and a tarot card reader, and this is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Gemini for the week of December 14th. If this one doesn't resonate so much, please check your natal chart and my other readings this week. If you're a cross watcher, keep in mind that the energies here might be reversed for you. And if you would like your own private reading, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. My least expensive starts at $20. So, Gemini, I'm feeling like this is your person's energy. This is the overall energy for the reading. We're going to do the present situation, you, them, the advice, and then the outcome, along with a couple of oracles. This is somebody who is missing you at that Five of Pentacles. That's like the Siberia card. It's feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have any resources or recourse in a situation. I would say that those two figures out in the snow don't see the church behind them, what I assume is a church with that stained glass window, and those pentacles there, which are value, their time, their effort, their resources. Because I still think you love this person, and if you don't have any love for this person, or at least mixed feelings about it, is not your reading. We have the Six of Pentacles there. That is nostalgia for the past. It's thinking about, times the two of you shared. It's missing those times with the Five of Pentacles. It's missing you. And that Five of Swords it can mean like emotional manipulation or things of that nature. But in this particular deck, this is just plaguing thoughts. You can see that crow on his shoulder kind of like, cackling in his ear. He's just sort of overwhelmed and confused and overthinking things. That is the theme for this person's reading. I think that they are pretty much like seeing you everywhere, or thoughts of you are just plaguing them. It's like everywhere they go or everything they see reminds them of you. That's sort of what I'm getting here. They can't get you out of their head. All right. Let's take a closer look at the present situation, you, them, the advice, and the outcome. I think I said that already, but never hurts to remind. So we have the Eight of Swords here. And I think, all right, we have the Queen of Swords, which is your energy. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may have cut this person off, or you've decided just to cut this relationship out. Maybe they crossed you one too many times. Maybe you determined like this relationship wasn't going anywhere in its current form. The Queen of Swords is tough. It's head over heart, cutting things out, putting yourself first, demanding the truth. And I do think that you've done that. And yet we have this Eight of Swords here, which is feeling stuck. It's feeling like you can't move forward. Sometimes it's self-sabotage. Sometimes it's self-limiting behavior. Sometimes it's overthinking something or being obsessed about something. You may be plagued by thoughts as well. The two of you might be in each other's energy. We have the Chariot in reverse, major for Cancer, but this is definitely feeling stuck. In the upright, this is open roads, it's movement, it's pursuing your goals, getting your stuff, everything that you might want. But it's going nowhere in the reverse position. All right, let's look at you. We've got the Ten of Wands here, which is emotional burdens. The Five of Wands is conflict. And that Knight of Swords can be very angry. It's more of your energy. It's more Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy. I think you have some unresolved anger with this person. You maybe had a fight with them that was nasty, or you felt like you need to give them a piece of your mind, or there's unresolved conflict here, something that you haven't been able to release or get your arms around or figure it out or make sense of it and put it behind you. There's something like that here. There's like a situation that you still feel burdened by. And I think that's why you haven't been able to move past this. That Four of Wands is instability. It's not feeling like you have a foundation underneath you. The World in reverse. This is a card about, all right, the World in the upright is moving through a threshold. It's moving forward. It's getting things together. Sometimes it's occurring whenever we're going through a milestone, like we graduate and start our adult lives, or we get married and we start our married lives together. It's that kind of vibe. In the reverse, it's not being able to move past that threshold, not being able to move past that barrier because you're feeling stuck. I mean, again, the Eight of Swords has showed up, which I don't know for you if it's overthinking or feeling like you can't move past this, or there's something going on where you still feel tied to this person. For some of you, you're just married to this person and you're not able to get divorced, or there's something that way, like you still have this tie between the two of you. Could be a soul tie, could be a very worldly tie. All right, let's look at your last set here. We have the Three of Wands, which is waiting for your ships to come in. It's also manifesting. You may be waiting to hear from this person. You may be at a distance watching this person, especially at that Page of Swords. That's curiosity about somebody. It's also a little stalkery behavior, or they may be stalking you a little bit. We have the Hermit card, major for Virgo, but it's also being alone and kind of learning some lessons there with that illumination, that lantern lifted in the air. It's trying to bring things to light, trying to make sense of something, learning a lesson. The Hermit card can also mean working with a mentor, like a good friend, sometimes an older figure too, like a parent or just an older relative or an older friend, trying to figure some stuff out. All right, let's look at your person. So we have the Six of Cups again, which is that it's that soul tie. It's a past with somebody. Sometimes it means you have children with them. Sometimes it just means that there's just a very strong connection. And it's shown up here with the Five of Cups, which is regret. It's thinking about the past and wondering about things that you've done, things that you can't take back. There is a lot of emotion tied to that particular card. You can see like a black hole there basically in the ground, or a whirlpool. It's sort of feeling like that about your emotions, like everything is sinking. Now it's showing up here with the Seven of Cups, which can mean, it can mean someone has options. It can mean dreaming, like daydreaming. It can mean illusions, delusions. Sometimes it's confusion. For me, I think this person is fantasizing about you, or thinking about things how they could have been or might have been, maybe seeing your face places. There's a dreamy quality here. Because it's showing up again, we have that Two of Cups. This person still has a lot of love for you. They still miss this partnership. And I think they're thinking about the past. That Six of Cups, that nostalgia card, the Seven of Cups is fantasizing. They're thinking a lot about the past and that connection. Probably, I don't know, it could be like the holiday season coming up. It could mean you have an anniversary of sorts. It could just mean they've heard your song, or just they're being reminded of you. They're thinking about you pretty heavily. And I'm betting you feel that. So we have the Temperance card showing up here. This is major for Sagittarius. You could be dealing with the Sag, but that's about patience. It's about healing. I do think they want to heal this rift. It's showing up with the Justice card, major for Libra. It's about bringing balance, healing a connection, making amends. And with that Nine of Swords, they're pretty tore up about it. They're pretty much in their head trying to figure out how they can go about repairing this relationship, making things right. All right. For your advice here, we have the Fool. And the Fool is the first card in the major arcana, Aries energy. You could be dealing with an Aries. But this is also about starting over. It's a new start. It's the first card in the major arcana, so it represents a brand new cycle. And I think what you need to do here is the Judgment card. It's a judgment call. It's figuring something out. For some of you, this is the resurrection of your relationship and a brand new start here. The Six of Swords can mean moving into calmer water. Sometimes it's moving away. This is a general reading, but regardless, there's movement here. You're not feeling stuck. You're making a decision, moving forward. We have for your oracles cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. I think both of you are doing this. I think both of you are deep in thought here. And we have heartbroken, hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. Yeah, I do think there's this. All right, this reading has like unresolved issues all over it. There's something here that's not resolved. There's a thread here that needs to be kind of tied off. All right, for your outcome, we have the world in the upright, which is moving through that threshold. It's moving forward. Three of Swords in reverse, it's letting go of heartbreak and a disappointment and sadness. And for some of you, the Two of Cups could represent new love or just a friendship. That can mean it's some sort of partnership. For example, this card shows up for my sister and I. We evidently don't have a romantic relationship, right? But we have a very close partnership. For some of you, it's just relying on your resources and moving forward. For others of you, this could mean a fresh start to your relationship. Like a reboot, basically. All right. Let me know down below if this resonated or not. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe since I do free weekly readings here on YouTube. And if you would like your own reading, check out the description box below. All right, blessed be.